While I was scratching my arms like a crazy person, I felt a sharp pain in my stomach.
Oh, don't puke on her.
I threw up all over the table.
How is it going, my YouTube brothers and sisters? It's your boy AKN, and we are back with another reaction video to another Storytime animated video. I am allergic to girls. I don't even know where to begin with this. He's allergic to girls. I don't know what to expect. I'm expecting some like hives breaking out all over his body when they touch him, or maybe he's literally just he can't breathe when he's around women. I don't know. Don't know how they're gonna explain this. But I love Storytime Animated. Their videos are amazing, and you guys should go subscribe to them. All their info is in the description down below. Please like, share, subscribe my video. We're trying to hit 4,000 viewers by the end of the month. We are getting there. We are so close. I can feel it. We're almost there. We only have 10 more days left in the month. So, yo, let's just continue to kill it. But also follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. It's all in the description down below. Without further ado, yo, let's just start this right now. I am allergic to girls. Alright, let's see this.
Be on your best behavior. Eat the veggies I packed for you, and remember, stay away from girls, my dad said to me on my first day of kindergarten.
Oh,
I've lived
so this is
alone
a
with my
long,
dad for
this is
as
a
long
long
as I
time
can remember. Since I could understand English, he brainwashed me to become hateful toward girls.
Oh.
He'd say things like, Bernie, listen to me.
Not good.
Girls are gross and carry many diseases.
What?
If you talk to girls, you will become dumb.
Fam,
Girls
you're
are
the
disgusting
disease.
and should be avoided at all times. They're also super boring and scared of everything. I idolized my father and...
So wait, is that like his biological father? Who allowed him to get between their legs when he acts like this? Fam. Or maybe his like girlfriend or whatever left him and that's why he's so bitter to women.
wanted to become just like him.
No, please
After all,
don't.
he was the only parent I had. He was my only role model, so I listened to everything he said.
Yeah, that's not a kid's
I spent most of my school life avoiding girls. All of my friends were boys, and if a girl even said hi to me, I'd tell her to get lost. Eventually, they all thought I was rude and unapproachable, so they left me alone anyway.
'Cause you are.
Years later, it was time to start high school.
Uh-oh.
On my first day, my father gave me the usual lecture about avoiding girls at all costs. I assured him that I'd listen and that he had nothing to worry about.
But
Everything
does he
was
not
going
have
well
those
that day
feelings? You
until
know what I
this girl
mean?
named Annie came up to me smiling.
Is she cute?
Hey, you're kind of cute. What's your name?
Oh,
Can I have your number? She said.
That was
Ew.
straight to the
Get the hell
point.
away from me, you disgusting creature, I answered. She looked crushed, but I didn't care.
That was
A few minutes later,
ruthless.
2 guys came up to me. Dude, what is wrong with you? Annie is like the hottest girl at this school, one of them laughed. Yeah, I'd kill for a chance like that. It's only your first day and a beautiful girl asks for your number, and you call her disgusting?
Yeah,
What's your
man.
problem?
Yeah, what is your
Have you
problem?
ever had a girlfriend before?
No,
The
he
other one
hasn't.
added. No. My dad says they're gross and I should avoid them, I replied. They laughed so loudly that everyone turned around to look at us.
Yeah, like
My daddy says girls are gross, they mocked while they walked away. Hey, I'm sure your daddy made you all by himself too, huh?
Yeah, that's not yo, I like that guy. Yo, he brought up a good point. Fam, like you're in high school, especially in high school days, you getting those, you get the hormones flowing and whatnot, and you start getting those feelings. How is this guy still not feeling anything? I mean, like maybe he's not interested in girls, but hey, I don't know. Well, they're gonna answer it all.
They continued laughing. That night, I thought about what happened. I tried to remember what Annie's face looked like, and I decided that she actually was really pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty.
She had long brown hair and lovely, mesmerizing
they were gonna
green
say
eyes.
something else when they panned
She also
down.
had a beautiful smile. I started to question all my dad had told me. Were girls really as bad as he said they were?
No.
Could they really be harmful? I decided to search for her online and send her an apology.
Yeah.
It wasn't too hard
that's
because
nice.
we had mutual friends. I typed, "Hi Annie, I'm sorry for how I treated you today. I hope you can forgive me."
That's nice of him.
She replied almost instantly, "It's okay, I forgive you. You're lucky you're cute. If you weren't, I'd block you," she said. I blushed. This was an odd feeling I had never experienced before.
Oh.
I had never felt anything close to affection for a girl.
He likes her.
Was I changing?
For
During
the better?
the next few weeks, I continued talking to Annie online, but I avoided her at school. I still didn't feel too comfortable being near girls.
That's so weird
I did
to
my
me.
best to stay away from her, although she always tried to bump into me.
Yo,
One of the guys who laughed at me on my first day eventually noticed and came to laugh at me again.
Yeah, I would be laughing
If
at
you
you
keep
too.
avoiding her, she's going to stop liking you. You need
Exactly.
to step up your game, he said and walked away nodding his
This
head.
kid's a loser, man.
I thought about this for a while and decided that he was probably right. I needed to be brave enough to talk to her in person. I sent her a text message and asked if she'd like to hang out the next day. She replied,
Okay.
yes. Before I continue, I must ask a question.
Here we go.
Have you always dreamt of having your crush ask you out? Like my video and subscribe to this channel,
Yo.
and he or she will. It really works.
It really works, guys.
The next day,
It's actually kind of rare for girls to go actually approach a guy and ask them out. Well, I don't know how it is in the school nowadays. I haven't been in high school for 8 years now. But it's just like back in my day. Wow, I sound so old. Like 99% of the time it'd be the guy approaching the girl. And even nowadays, that's how it is. That's how I see it, at least. But it is a little refreshing to see it the other way around because you don't really see that often. So ladies, if you like a guy out there and you want him to notice you, don't be waiting for him to come to you. Go up to him, approach him. The worst that's going to happen is he's going to say no. Then you move on. And like that's literally the worst thing that could happen. So yo, let's just start this.
we met up at the school gate and walked out together. I decided we could just go to a nearby ice cream shop and maybe hang out in the park afterwards.
Nice.
You look really pretty today. I'm sorry I took so long to ask you out. I guess I'm a bit shy, I said. She smiled and replied, I realized. I just let you take your time.
Yo,
We were having an
she's sweet,
enjoyable
man.
stroll when suddenly
Oh,
I heard
no.
a car honk loudly.
Oh no.
Bernie, what do you think you're doing walking next to a girl?
Oh my
Are you
gosh.
out of your mind? The voice of my father
So
growled.
far, I don't think he's allergic to
I turned
women.
around and my father was right there, driving behind us. Get in the car now, he
What
screamed.
the hell?
I bowed my head in shame. I was too embarrassed to even say goodbye to Annie. I just got in the car and my dad sped off.
Oh my
He
gosh.
screamed at me all night. But to make it worse, I couldn't stop throwing up. I was
Whoa,
really
why?
sick. While my father was ranting, I had to get up several times to go to the bathroom. I'd come back, he'd scream some more, and I'd have to go back to the bathroom
So yo,
to continue throwing up.
he actually is allergic to
I
women.
had no idea what was wrong with me. I hadn't eaten anything bad, and my dad wouldn't shut up about how I betrayed his trust. It was the
shut up,
worst night
Dad.
of my life. The next day, I tried to talk to Annie, but she was really angry.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't want to have anything to do with me. I tried to explain that I was embarrassed, and I wanted to apologize for not saying goodbye, but she didn't care.
Yo,
It took a
this-
while, but after a few weeks, I was over Annie. I had spotted a new beauty in my gym class.
Spotted a new
Her
beauty.
name was Kaylee.
Kaylee.
I finally gathered
Oh, I
the
know
courage to
Kaylee.
sit next to her in the cafeteria at lunch one afternoon. Hi, I'm Bernie. I think you're really beautiful, I said.
Oh wow.
My name's
Straight to the
Kaylee.
point.
What do you like to do for fun? She replied.
Oh, she interesting.
We were having a light, interesting conversation when I suddenly broke out into hives
Yo.
all over my body.
He actually is
The
allergic to
marks
women.
were so red and itchy, and I had no idea what could have caused them. While I was scratching my arms like a crazy
She
person,
left.
I felt a sharp pain in my stomach.
Oh, don't puke on her.
I threw up all over the table. Kaylee looked horrified. She got up and ran out of the room.
Yo,
I
I
was very
would
confused
too.
about why my body was reacting that way. I went to the school nurse and she told me I should rest for a while and then go home when I felt strong enough to.
That's embarrassing.
After
man.
school, I
Damn.
still wasn't feeling any better, so I called my dad and asked if he'd pick me up. While he drove me home, I had many questions. Dad, do I need to go to a hospital? I don't
Yes.
understand what my problem
Clearly.
is, I said. No, you're fine. You don't need to see a doctor.
I can only-
know what's wrong.
I can
he
only
replied.
imagine being allergic to
What do you
women. That
mean
would
you know what's
suck.
wrong? I said. What were you doing when you started feeling sick today?
You
he
talk to a
asked.
girl. Oh.
Well, okay, please don't get mad, but I was talking to a girl, Kaylee. She's really pretty. You've got to understand that I'm a teenager and that it's normal for me to start being attracted to girls now. I said.
Exactly.
Surprisingly, he didn't scream at me.
He didn't get
He
mad?
calmly said, and the time before that, what had you been doing before you came home and started throwing up all over the place?
You were with the other girl.
You're exaggerating, Dad. But I was walking with Annie, I replied.
Uh-oh.
Right. There's a
two
reason
and
I've
two.
tried to make you hate girls. Nothing is wrong with them, really. Women are pretty, funny, and great overall.
Okay.
But Bernie, you're allergic to girls.
But that doesn't explain why you're trying to make him hate women. You could be allergic to women and still love them, just be at a distance, you know what I mean? He literally makes zero sense in the fact that he's trying to make his son hate women. Yo, that's stupid.
he said.
Bad parenting.
How can that be possible? I've never heard about that type of allergy before.
Exactly.
Are you trying to be funny? I replied. It's true. I noticed on the day you were born, in the hospital, whenever a female nurse came near you, your expression would change and you'd start crying.
Uh-oh.
You'd also break
Whoa.
out into odd rashes. You had the same reaction to your mother. This is why I raised you alone. She
where'd Mom
agreed to
go?
leave you with me for your sake. You just can't be around girls or women. I could have sent you to an all-boys school, but I wanted to check if being around girls would help to build your immunity. It didn't, obviously. You've just got to continue avoiding them if you want to remain healthy, he said.
That's so weird.
None of this made any sense to me, and I was so devastated.
I'm not,
I'd never
sorry, I'm
be
not
able
really
to get
saying much
married,
because
have
this is,
children,
like,
or
really
enjoy my
interesting.
life the way I'd like to. I decided that I needed to find a solution.
Gotta find a cure for
What
that.
did I do? What everyone does when they're sick.
Ooh.
Dr. Google to
No,
the rescue.
never Google.
The first few web pages were about dealing
It
with
always
allergy
tells you you're gonna
symptoms
die.
and learning to live with them. However, as I scrolled further, I came across a sinister but interesting website.
Okay.
It was run by a man who called himself Sorcerer Blaze.
What?
He claimed to have the cure for every
Any
disease imaginable.
Okay.
I clicked on his introductory
Yes.
video and was intrigued.
It's gonna be
Do you
crystals
have a
and
mysterious ailment which no
and
one
moonlight.
understands? Do you want to live a normal, peaceful, and happy life?
some new age BS.
Have you been told by others that this would be impossible to achieve? What if I told you that you could have anything you wanted? I have the cure you're looking for. Contact me, Sorcerer Blaze, and you will have no regrets.
Okay.
I read through hundreds of testimonials and reviews written by people who claimed he had cured them. I felt like I
there's
had
a
no
3-star
other
there.
option.
I
So
saw that.
I clicked the Contact Me button and told him about my situation.
I'm allergic to women.
A few minutes later, I received a reply.
Oh.
Young man, do not lose hope. Sorcerer Blaze has a solution. Please come to my office tomorrow at 3
Walk
p.m.
in with
Do not
walk
be late.
with 50
Walk
bucks.
with $50. A map was provided with a message, and luckily, he was only a few miles away. The next
Okay.
day, I pretended to go to school, but took a bus to find this strange man.
Are there
The
women on
bus
the
ride
bus?
was long, and it was difficult to find Sorcerer Blaze's office, but I eventually did.
Sorcerer
Before I could
Blaze's
knock on the
office.
door,
That's the-
it
okay.
burst open. Bernie, I've been expecting you, he said. He was shorter than I expected and dressed in a black and purple cape.
I would have
I
turned
thought he
around.
looked ridiculous,
Yeah.
but I kept those thoughts to myself. He invited me in and asked me to sit down.
Oh my gosh.
I already prepared a special enchanted ointment for you, he said while handing me a large pink bottle. When you get home, you must drink 1 cup of this. He then handed me a
Okay.
small blue bottle. Rub this all over your skin twice a day. Any questions? He smiled. That's it? Just 2 bottles of this stuff and I'll be able to have a girlfriend?
Oh
I
my
asked.
gosh, here we go.
Yes. Now, where's my $50?
It's gonna kill
he
him.
said. I paid him quickly and left. I couldn't believe it was that simple. I was going to be cured.
No.
As soon as I got home, I gulped down 1 cup of the pink substance. At first, I felt fine.
It's like Pepto-Bismol.
Then, while I was having dinner with my
He
dad,
threw
I
up.
started experiencing excruciating stomach cramps. Ouch! I screamed. Son, have you been talking to girls again?
You're
My
gonna
dad
die.
asked.
He's gonna die.
No, I whispered, then I passed out. I woke up in the hospital, and my dad was holding the 2 bottles I got from Sorcerer Blaze.
What'd he give him?
What is this? He asked. I told him everything. Apparently, that afternoon after I left,
Here we
Sorcerer
go.
Blaze was arrested for fraud. He had been responsible for poisoning almost 20 other people in our state. Luckily, I
what
reached the
hell?
hospital just in time for them to pump all the poison out of my stomach.
He tried to
Now,
kill him.
I continue to avoid girls in person, but I've met a few gamer girls while playing video games. They're pretty fun and interesting to talk to.
Oh my
so
God.
for now, my relationships are virtual,
Oh,
and
that
I'm fine.
sucks.
But
Ah,
I
as
hope
long
to
as he's
find
happy.
a cure for my problem very soon.
Yo, that sucks, man. Could not imagine living my life avoiding women because I mean, like, it's not really his fault. He's allergic, but like, damn. I guess his dad could have brought that up before rather than just being like, "Yo, women are gross. They're full of diseases, and you should hate them." Like, what? And then my guy found a psychopath that tried to poison him with for 50 bucks to essentially get. I don't even know. Luckily, they arrested him at the end, and my guy is meeting gamer girls online, I guess. And yeah, yo, as long as he's happy, I'll be happy. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Follow me on my Twitter, my Instagram, all in the description down below. We're trying to hit 4,000 viewers by the end of the month, and we're almost there. Less than 50 hours left. We have about 10, 11 days left. So, yo, keep on killing it, my guys and girls. But yo, keep on killing it, everyone, please. You guys are doing amazing. But anyways, guys, take care, stay safe. I'll see you very soon, and peace.